Well, I just want to wish you a very happy New Year's Day. Hopefully, it was a great night last night, whether you stayed up past midnight to bring in the new year with a lot of unhealthy snacks and food with friends and family, or maybe you be more my speed, like it's 8:45, 9. It'll be New Year in the morning. Go to bed, no alarm in the morning. So either way, I hope it's a great day for you. You get to just hang out and relax. I will just say for the Pickering household, it'll involve stretchy pants because of holiday calories, football on the TV, fire in the fireplace, and getting all this stuff put up for another year, at least until Thanksgiving. So I just wanted to touch base with you on this New Year's Day with something very personal. And that is that I don't remember the last January 1st over the last 7 years that I have been, or really 8 years, that I have been as excited and filled with a sense of anticipation as I am this year. I think the last time I felt this level of excitement and anticipation was January 1st of 2017, as we were just getting ready to gear up and launch New Life Wichita. And part of that is because especially the way we ended 2024, I hope you felt it and just sensed it. The last quarter of 2024, the level of energy and momentum around new faces, seeing new individuals and couples and families getting connected, exploring faith, the community events, the food events, the kids events, the opportunities to serve in our community, and the level of generosity demonstrated by people. It just all of that put together, and then just underlying all that, just a sense of God's presence and that He's doing something in our community. And I'm just coming into this new year feeling a great sense of excitement and anticipation for all that God is already building up towards in this coming year for you individually and for us collectively. I'm just so pumped to see all that God is going to do in you and through you individually, and again, us collectively. It's going to be an exciting year. And I just wanted you to know that because you get to be a part of that, and you are a part of that. So glad to have you along for the ride. Also, just to refresh some things connected to all that, because the holidays can get so crazy. Today is the first day for the over 40 who signed up to go through the Bible, the entire Bible in a year. Day one is today, and I'm so honored to be a part of this group, and I can't wait to do this with you. If you didn't get us your name ahead of time, please reach out to me. I'm going to get you a unique link so you can be a part of this private group, because it's going to be an opportunity to not only read, but to share questions or insights or comments, and for us to mutually encourage one another, because all of us have experienced starting something new, and it can be pretty easy to kind of fall off. But when you've got other people alongside you, and there are going to be some tough parts. For example, in the Old Testament is a book called the Book of Numbers. And I just got to tell you, there are going to be some parts we're going to need to get each other through, because some parts are just what it is, no numbers. So if you want to be a part of that and already signed up, let me know. We'll get you in on that. Today is day one. Also, this coming Saturday, the Husney family is opening up their home again to host another prayer breakfast. Shauna and I went to the last one in December, and I got to tell you, it was a very special time. The food was great, the community was great, and then the music was just so powerful. The gifting of our musicians and the acoustics, all of it was great, and then powerful time of prayer as we prayed for one another, prayed for our needs, prayed for individual needs of people within our community, as well as our church, for our country, all this. It just was a morning very, very, very well spent. So if this is something that interests you, it's 9 o'clock this coming Saturday. If you haven't already let the Husneys know that you're going to be there or would like to come, please reach out to them. If you don't have their contact information, then reach out to me, and I will get you what you need to know and get you connected. Also, this month, New Life is beginning our own Dining with Dignity night. In the past, we've been partnered with another church, and now we're doing our own individual night. Third Thursday every month. So third Thursday, Dining with Dignity every month. So this month, that'll be January 16th. It's from 4:30 to 6:30. Even if you can't get there right at 4:30, just come and you can serve. It's a fantastic opportunity to make an impact in the lives specifically of this homeless population, homeless men. They're both overnight men and program men. I can explain that to you if you have questions. But one thing I need to point out is we would love to have a core group of at least 10 to 12 people who say, hey, as far as it depends on me, as consistently as possible, I'm going to be there third Thursday every month. Recognizing there's going to be maybe a month or two, whatever, you can't make it. But what we want is a core group of at least 10 to 12 people who have said, I'm in this. I want to be on the team. And so that we know, hey, here are our regulars. Here are the people that we can consistently count on, because then that leaves room for other people to come and serve maybe once, whenever they can, or new people to come to New Life to come and serve with us just to test drive it. So if you would be able and willing and interested to say, hey, I want to be on that list of your consistent people, please reach out to me and let me know so that we can have that in place. Love to have those names within the next 5 to 7 days. And then the last thing I just want to share with you, and it kind of connects to my excitement and just the bigger vision of New Life, a little context. At the end of last summer, the leadership team met together, and we operate a church. We do church, right? But we started this church because we want to reach people. We want to grow. And so you're wrestling through what's something that we're not doing that we could do or do better that would reach people and connect people, especially those that are far from God, those that are unchurched and dechurched. And so we worked through a lot of things, and I'm not going to run you all those things. I'm just going to tell you where we landed, because this involves you. And that is, around the time that we set this goal, our average attendance was about 68 humans on a Sunday. So adults and children. So 68 average attendance on a Sunday. As we worked it through, we ended up landing on this goal to grow our average weekend attendance from 68 to 102 by June 1st. So to grow average weekend attendance from 68 to 102 by June 1st. And I have to say, the way we ended the last quarter of 2024, man, we've already made some great jumps and strides towards that. So that's awesome. But I'm sharing that with you because, number one, this involves you. Our mission as a church individually is to help people find and follow Jesus. So that's you investing in the lives of your unchurched friends and family members and coworkers, investing in their lives, and then when the time is right, to invite them to come and sit with you. So invest and invite. So you're the primary thing. God wants to use you in someone's life. I'm just telling you that's the reality. But as we work through as a team, talking it through, where we also landed is, besides just that, which needs to always be happening, what if we were able to execute 3 events where each event, the goal would be at least half would be unchurched and dechurched individuals. So 3 events before June 1st where half of the attendees would be unchurched individuals. And the types of events, like, it's not necessarily rocket science, but the ones we landed on was to have a marriage building event, a men's event, and a women's event. And so to give you a little update, like behind the scenes, I've already met with the marketing director at the Homewood Suites in Waterfront. I've met with an amazing counselor friend of mine. He's a therapist here in Wichita. I've known him for years. He's a fantastic individual. He's the real deal. And we brainstormed and came up with the idea of an overnight, kind of a staycation type of thing, an overnight marriage event here in Wichita. It would be in Waterfront at the Homewood Suites, which, by the way, you may not know this, that Homewood Suites has been rated the #1 Homewood Suites in America for 3 years in a row now. Didn't know that, did you? Right here in Wichita. And Shauna and I, when we had kids at home, we did a couple staycations there. You don't feel like you're in Wichita. The suites are beautiful. It's awesome. But a marriage event, because that's an easy invite. Not only for those of you that are married, but you've got married friends that you could invite to this, and it will be tailored for individuals that may not be Christian. So that's, got the ball rolling on that. I am have in my mind to do another Iron and Ale event for those of you that maybe you're newer to New Life. Iron and Ale was a concept. I even hired someone. We got a logo. It's created this concept of getting men together over a good beer and some good food just to connect. We've done 2 Iron and Ale events. They've both been at River City Brewery, upper level, had the whole upper level, and for a very reasonable ticket price that they pay for a ticket, they got 2 beers of their choice and all the pizza they can eat. Want to do another Iron and Ale event, but I can't do it by myself. And we probably won't do it at River City Brewery this year, but I don't know. So if 3 or 4 of you guys, like you've got the gift set, like to help make something happen, and that sounds like, man, I'd like to not only go to something like that, but I'd be interested in helping make that happen, that you'd be willing to work alongside me. Please reach out to me. The other event is a women's event. I'm not the person to do that, but I just know there are several of you women. First off, ladies, you already have such an advantage over us men. You do so much better at getting, making sure that other women get connected in community, and just you're more natural at connecting. But would love to see if 3, 4, 5 of you say, you know what, I would love to help make a women's event happen, because you are passionate. You love seeing other women get connected and not be doing life in isolation. And I know for sure many of you moms, like you're very passionate about other moms, because you know the struggles of what you're trying to balance, and you would love to see no mom doing life alone. And so if you would be interested in not just attending an event like that, but working with some other ladies to make an event like that happen, please reach out to me. And then with the marriage event, if that's something like, again, not just that you would like to attend something like that, but you'd like to help make something like that happen, because there's a lot of moving pieces, but you get 4 or 5 of us working together, it's really manageable and we can pull off something awesome. And so for all these events, it's about getting the right people together and talking about the vision of it, what it might look like, what the event would be, talk about budget, how do we make this as affordable as we can, all that. So yeah, it's just, let's have some fun between now and June 1st. So any of these things interest you, that you need information about, ranging from the Bible in a Year, prayer breakfast this Sunday, dining with dignity, or being a part of one of these events, so that we can grow ultimately by 50% June 1st, go from 68 to 102 by June 1st, please reach out to me. And then my job will be to either get you connected to me, and we're working to get you working together, or get you connected to the right people so that you can make something special happen. All right. So this year is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really awesome. We're going to work together, leaning into our own individual gifts and talents and abilities that God's given each of us, and then see what He does. Where we show up to do our part, He will show up to do His part. So I want you to be a part of that. So there it is. Happy New Year. I hope you have a great day. I look forward to hearing from you, and I definitely look forward to seeing you this Sunday as we continue experiencing God. See you then.